Hey, welcome back to the channel. And we're going to take a look at the nickel plate road fast freight set. And there's a number of cars that were included in that set. And what I hope to do in this video is just walk through each one of the pieces of rolling stock. And then once I'm able to explain the different capabilities of those items, then what I plan to do is make another video of the train running with all of those cars. But it's pretty noisy, and we just need to be prepared for it. So enjoy the video. This is my first Lionel set that I've purchased, so I'm pretty excited about it. Being a post-war collector, I had a lot of sets in the past, steam sets and F3 sets. But since I've moved on from post-war to the newer trains, this is the first one that I've gotten, so excited. And again, the number is 242-2050, and it includes the Legacy Berkshire, a Vision Line stock car, a Hotbox Reefer that I'm looking forward to see how that works, a nickel plate road pup flat car, let's see, a PS1 boxcar, and the Vision Line Caboose. Okay, and so here is how everything is packed. We've got our two Vision Line cars, the engine itself, and then everything's tightly packed with styrofoam to fill the gaps. And what I plan to do is to take a photo of this, and this way I know exactly how to pack everything back up again. Okay, so here's the nickel plate fast freight set. We've got engine 779. We've got the red builder plate. It has the double headlight with the Mars light, all of the Berks that came out in the 2024 catalog have the double lights. Tender. We've got the Vision Line stock car. We've got the Hotbox Reefer. Flat car with pup trailers. And let me move this along. Okay, we've got the nickel plate Freight Sounds PS1. And then we have a nickel plate Vision Line round roof cupola. So that's the set that measures 71 inches. And right now I'm still in the checking it out phase. Haven't gotten ready to run it at all yet. So we're getting there. I take little baby steps. Fabulous looking set though. So each one of the pieces of rolling stock that come in the nickel plate fast freight set has some type of sound to it, with the exception of the flat with trailers. So I thought I would individually highlight each car before running them all, and understanding once they're all running, it's probably a lot of racket. All right, after going online and looking up how to program a Visionline stock car, we've got it all set up on the base 3, and you can see we've got the nickel plate stock car, we got the number 36, and you got various buttons here to initiate sounds.
Okay, let's get these pins loaded up. Watch out! We got a loose one. That's great. Keep them rolling.
All right. And then you could turn on over here various sounds, whether that be the freight sounds, the clickety-clacking, or I'm not sure what this one is. I don't think the lights do anything at all. Yep. This is, I think, loading or unloading, and this
Okay,
is...
guys, let's move. That's how we do it.
All right.
All right, open up the gate and let's get these swine unloaded. All righty. Nice work and on-time delivery.
And the good thing about having it programmed on the Cab 3 is underneath the stock car is a volume sound, but you could also control the volume by going lowering the sounds or upping the sounds. So there you have the stock car. The next was the freight sound car, and there's nothing to program on this one other than turning it on or off, and then and it makes a lot of racket. So the nickel plate Caboose is a rounded cupola Caboose, woodside. And I've never had a Visionline Caboose before. So this is definitely a learning experience for me, but I have it configured on my Cab 3. And according to the instructions, it's supposed to be set up as a passenger car. Because in going into the Cab 3 itself, and picking the type, I've gone through, it's not a tender, not a transformer, the crane car Nix, it's not an Excella, it wasn't the freight sounds, breakdown unit no, accessory, there wasn't enough options, and it's definitely not any of these. So it appears the passenger car is what it's supposed to be. However, the sounds aren't all that great.
All our papers are in order. Yard boss says we're good down on the east end. Let's get rolling while I call for signals.
Throw a few more stones in the stove. It's getting chilly in here.
I'm seeing sparks. We better stop before something catches fire.
We got some smoke about 8 cars up from us in the Caboose. Need to make an emergency stop here to check this out. Hey, what do you got on the stove? Is that Dot's cornbread?
Yeah, and you aren't getting any.
Yeah, I can't say that the sounds are doing much for me at all. But it's got freight sounds. All right, let's chalk this one up to, for me, a disappointment. The lights, I got shut off, turned back on. But I kind of thought that the backlights I could shut off too, but doesn't appear to be the case. Okay. Unless somebody knows better than me, I'm open to suggestions on what to do. So I just want to manually push these along. Yeah, it's all interesting, but I think I'd go insane if I had to listen to this as my train went around. And I haven't even hooked up the Hotbox Reefer yet. Okay, so the next car we're going to look at is the Hotbox Reefer. And it's pretty neat because there's nothing that you have to mess with underneath, but you have to be gentle opening the doors. And then inside, inside you can see we've got the smoke, we've got the sound, and then the run program. So let me program it, and we need to get some smoke in there too. So let me show you where the smoke goes. Okay, for the smoke, you need to be gentle here. You need to lift that bar and then lift the latch. And then that's where you add the smoke. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so I have it configured, and according to the Hotbox Reefer instructions, it should be set as freight sounds. So that's what we have it set at, freight sounds. And
Okay, let's get those cars ready for ice. Keep it moving, men. All right, this one's off to the warehouse. Get those perishables unloaded.
Car's empty, boss.
All right, move to the next one then. That's how it's done. Fresh produce all year round. Now let's ice this car down quick. Heads up, ice coming in. Look out. We're good. Next up, she picks up produce.
all right. Let's close the doors. All right, so reading the instructions, the Hotbox Reefer needs to go for a while, and it goes through a sequence of the light, LED light will come on for a while, comes off, comes back on again before smoke will happen. But right now,
Okay, all clear from the cupola. Yeah, but we need to keep an eye on things.
yeah, so right now I need to take a couple aspirin. So I've got a headache with all the noise, and I need to readjust the volume on these, turn some on and off before we run the trains. It's definitely a lot of racket. Do I like it? I don't know yet. So in order to use the nickel plate road Hotbox Reefer, you have to configure it in your Cab 3 app. So we set it up with a TMCC ID of 12. And these are the options. And in order to begin the sequence, to initiate the hotbox, to get the axle light, the LED light working, and then to also get the smoke to come, is hitting the flag. And then it goes through a sequence, and eventually it'll light up and it'll start to smoke. But again, the item has to be moving. And probably when I start the train, it seems to maybe take maybe a minute or two to go through the sequence. And I had to do the same thing for setting up the nickel plate road Caboose. I had to set that up, and it gets set up as a passenger car. The hotbox as a freight sounds, and then the stock car for the nickel plate road is also set up as freight sounds. So I have them all set up, and you'll see how much racket they all produce. All right, so we've got the hotbox running.
Okay, all clear from the cupola.
Yeah,
And to
but we need to keep an
initiate
eye
it,
on things.
we need to hit the flag on the Cab 3 app.
That looks like we got the green. We're moving out.
It goes through a sequence.
Okay, all clear from the cupola.
Yeah, but we need to keep an eye on things. Signal should be coming soon.
you can see it's lighting up.
Now I smell something too. Smells like burning.
So you can see the smoke now coming out.
That car's axle's on fire. We gotta stop. I see smoke and flames.
Emergency stop! We gotta put out that fire!
Looks like a blazer. That ain't gonna be good at all. Engineer, stop the train. We got a hotbox. Engineer, stop the train. We got a hotbox. That car's axle's on fire. We gotta stop. That car's...
Okay, so there you have it. We've got the different operating cars that come with the nickel plate road fast freight set. And we just highlighted the cars. And the next video, we'll be playing that with the Berkshire itself and all its glory with all the noises. And stay tuned for that. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and please stay tuned, please subscribe. Thank you.